Nothing was easy so far. It's always a tough match against the Galaxy. Obviously, playing away, we haven't been able to get a win here, so we knew it was a tough game for sure. It doesn't matter if the team's doing great or bad you're playing against. It's always a derby match. You know, it's a big game. So I'm happy we rose up to the occasion and we were able to get a win.
What was it like the last 10 minutes of regulation and then stoppage time? They just kept coming.
It was a little hectic. Obviously, I think everyone saw that. You know, it was like end to end. We had a couple chances, kind of put them away, and then got a little stretched, and it's just part of the game. You know, so we were able to close it out, which is all that matters.
So this is like Giants Eagles, right?
Go Birds.
Hey, John, obviously going off of that the last 10 minutes, what were you telling the guys? Because Steve said that you guys dropped back. What were you telling the guys then the defensive line and midfield to watch out for, to look for? It was
just trying to let them play around us, you know, really defend inside out. We were getting a little stretched, like I just said, and that was the tough part, is when it gets caught end to end. That's when you become pretty vulnerable. So we tried to stay as compact as possible and just make sure they weren't able to play through us as much as possible to make them play around.
You guys got a lot of rotation, obviously, especially in the center back position. How do you feel that the pairing of Maria and Erlong you guys did today?
Good, they're great. They're great players. You know, you see them, they're coming up with some big blocks, some big headers, some big moments where they intercept some passes and stuff like that. And they're great people, so that's all you can really ask for.
How do you feel getting your first win against the Galaxy here at their home? How does the team feel? What's the mood like?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good feeling. You know, everyone knew. I mean, what's it, six years, right? 6 years. We haven't won here, you know. So it's just another stepping stone for the club, which is awesome.
Did you notice all the chanting going on around you, the fans? I mean, for me, it sounded a lot like a home match.
Yeah, the 3-2-5-2 or whoever was up there in the black and gold. You know, I don't know if it was all 3-2-5-2, but they're amazing. We got, I think, probably the best fans in the league for support on the way, on the road, even though it's not really that far. But they do a great job showing up. You know, they're there for us home games and away games.
I live in Redondo. It's a very short Uber drive, so I.
Yeah.
So you know, I have my loyalties. Does it feel like, I mean, where you guys are? Have you had your best performance? I know we talked to Steve, and he goes, "This may have not been the best performance, but your performance is still good enough to get a victory here." I mean, how close do you think you are to where you can have that virtuoso?
I don't know. You know, that's the question for like Steve. You know, he's the one that coach and get us in the right positions and play to how he wants us to play. So I think maybe we were a step off a little bit today. I think there were some moments that everyone saw we were a little step off. But winning is all that matters. So it doesn't matter how you win, as long as you win. That's the reason you play the game.
As that last unbeaten in Major League Soccer, does it feel like you can avoid those bad days? Like you feel like you have this depth in this squad that can continue to lead from the front?
I hope. No, I hope. You know, there's going to be bad days. There's going to be, like last season, we went on a little rut. Teams always go on a rut. It's not just like it's not a short journey. You know, you're in it for the long haul. You're in it for big reasons. You know, but you can't look past today and then the next week. It's day by day. You know, you can't just start thinking ahead.
A couple specific shots. Obviously, the first on the goal, got a hand to it. Any chance of stopping that, or that's just? I
was hoping I was stopping it. I hope I got enough on it. I think it swerved a little bit on me. They called me a little bit stepping in the wrong direction, so I think it was a good hit, but that happens.
Incredible hit, and then the save on Caligari in stoppage time to keep in the lead. Basically,
on who?
Caligari, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
Took the shot, tipped it over the bar in stoppage time. What is the feeling making that type of save? Basically winning the game for your team there with that save.
Yeah. It's one play at a time. It's kind of similar to what I said. You can't look at the next game. You can't look at the next play. It's just one play at a time. And if I'm able to make the save, I hope I make the save for the team. I believe I can make some saves. But if I don't, like you said on the first goal, like could I have done more? I got to watch it back. But I'm happy I was able to pull that one out and we were able to close the game out.
You guys accomplished so much last year. Do you think this current team is better than last year's team right now, just the way you guys are playing and just rolling through everybody?
Say that again? I'm sorry.
You guys were a really good team last year. You accomplished a lot.
Yeah.
Now this year, seems like there's a step forward and you gained something from last year. Do you feel like you're a more complete and dangerous team compared to last year?
I think we're a very good team, and I think last year we had a very good team. We had a lot of depth and a lot of guys stepping in. We had some good rotation throughout the season last year, and I think you can see that now that we have a lot of depth and a lot of guys stepping in. So I think obviously there's different players and it's a different team, and you got to figure things out. But I think both seasons we've had some very good teams.
It's been 9 games, and you guys finally get a win here. What was different today compared to all the other games? You've been part of this roster for a while. You've seen some tough losses here. What was different?
Yeah, I don't know if it was just a willingness to win, and it was really meaningful because 6 years is a long time going without a win in a certain position or area, against your rivalry especially. So I don't. There was moments it could have gone either way, really. There was some big moments for us to close the game out, but there was also some big moments for them to get a couple more goals. So I think we just had a willingness today, and we found a way. It wasn't a pretty game, but found a way.